Let's go.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So I am at a completely different location than I normally am, but that's okay, but we're trying new stuff and I'm just like sitting down vlog style because I tend to like my videos better and I like editing them better when I just feel comfortable and when I just feel at myself and it's kind of like vlog style. So that's what we're gonna do today. Since fall is here, it is officially here now. One of my favorite things to do is just cuddle up with a book by the fire with a little cozy blanket and my cup of coffee. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my favorite books because I just love cuddling up with a book. There's nothing more fall to me, so let's get into it. So I think I'm gonna start off with my all-time favorite series. I can't recommend a book or a series better than this one, like honestly. Well, there's two different series. I don't know. I really like this series. This is what got me started on reading and I just loving it. So if you've been on my blog, if you've seen any of that, links below, you would know that the D. Henderson OMalley series is my absolute favorite. It's about a bunch of just random people who adopted each other whenever they were in a foster care, a foster like situation, and no one would adopt them. So they kind of all adopted themselves and they're their own like siblings now, and you get to know like stories about them. So of course it's a book, but you get to, I have 2 of them because there are 6 books in this series, like 6 brothers and sisters. I just love these books and they're so real, and of course there's romance in them, but I mean D. Henderson just writes so flawlessly and I love her books. There's humor in them and it's not like gross dirty humor. This is like stuff that a Christian can read and like not have to worry about if every other sentence is gonna be like a cuss word. I just love D. Henderson's Christian fiction books, and this is a series that I would highly recommend. If there's not anything else in this lineup that you like, do these and I guarantee you will not regret them. My sister just now started them. She went through these 3 books in, I'd say, like a week, and she's already starting this series, or this chronicle. So I really recommend that. There's another book in this series, but it's not in the specific chronicles. It's one of their adopted sisters. Her name is Jennifer, and I think it's just Jennifer, a love story, and it's a beautiful story, just a cute love story, and I really do recommend that. That goes with that. And also this book goes along in that series. It's the prequel, Danger in the Shadows, and I just love the cover, like the rainbow looking, and it's just like really cool and mysterious. Out of all of, well, I don't know, I really do like this book. I don't know, I knew once I finished the D. Henderson books I would just be upset because it was over. And then I found this Danger in the Shadows and oh my goodness, it just brought everything together and it just made me happy just one more time to be able to read about the O'Malleys one more time. And I don't know, I just really liked this and it was so cool to kind of go back in time a little bit in the books. I started loving reading when I discovered D. Henderson. And before that I really did not like reading, and these are the 2 books that got me really hooked on her writing and just reading in general. D. Henderson, The Marriage Wish, and God's Gift. These are beautiful love stories, and it's not like too intense, like action packed. It's just really good love stories, Christian fiction. So I actually found online The Marriage Wish and God's Gift together, so that made me really happy when I could have both of them together, and I don't think it was very expensive either. Okay, so next up, a single book that I like. This is just a random novel. It's not like in a series. All's Fair in Love and Cupcakes by Betsy St. Amant. Oh my goodness. I read this right after D. Henderson, The Marriage Wish, because I was just, perusing the book aisle, and I was so happy because I was getting into reading, and I was just like one of those bookworms, I guess. I just really fell in love with this, and if you guys like the bakery, fun, just cute. It's almost like a Hallmark movie kind of thing. You will love, love, love this. And it is a Christian fiction. I love this, and the cover is so cute. I used this in my senior pictures and it turned out so cute. So I just love this book and I really recommend it because it's just so cute. So going back to Dee Henderson for a minute, she wrote another series that I fell in love with too. I fall in love with all of these books already, like as you can tell. The True Valor series or the Uncommon Hero series, that's what it is. And I don't have them with me because I borrowed them off of someone, but this is what they look like. It's about a bunch of people who are like in the military. It's military based. It's romance too, and for me, I gained so much more of a respect for the people who fight for our country, and I really recommend that series for anyone who just wants a cute love story but also want to learn something, because Dee Henderson, she checks up on her facts and like she's really accurate. I think it was just a really cool kind of different series for me to read, but it was also so good. Next, going into my second favorite series. Oh my gosh, you guys. So my sister read these first, and she was like, Katlyn, you have to read these. And I immediately was hooked within like one of the first paragraphs when she was annoyed with the guy who would end up being her future husband. And it was just that good feeling, and you just get all mushy inside and you're like, yep, this is gonna be good. The Rock Harbor series by Katlyn Coble. So good. I really love these books so much. It's about a woman who has a search and rescue dog and she falls in love, but you get to see her kind of story because her husband was in a plane crash, and you know, she's trying to find them, and it's so incredibly good, and it's so action-filled, romance, Christian fiction, and there's just so much in it, but you don't feel so overwhelmed. You're just like, oh my gosh, this is totally like perfect. Like you can see it almost being a movie. But there is Katlyn Coble, Without a Trace. This is the first one, I think. Yeah. Then Beyond a Doubt is the second one. Then the third one is Into the Deep. The fourth one is Cry in the Night. This is the one that was like game changer, guys. You will, oh my gosh, go insane when you read this. Then, oh my goodness. She has little novellas, like Christmas novellas that go after this series and after the next series, and I'm going to talk to you guys about. But they're so cute and such a cute way to wrap up the entire series. Next, she originally titled this book Abomination. And this is just a Rock Harbor novel, but it's not necessarily in the Rock Harbor series. So you could, it's a standalone. Haven of Swans, Abomination, is the creepiest book I've ever read in my entire life. Obviously you can see the hand swimming in the water. If that's not an indication that it's creepy, I don't know what is. But oh my goodness, I read this within days and it was so good. It kept you on your toes, and of course there's a romance in it too, but it's just so good. And if you want something that's gonna creep you out a little and keep you on your toes, Katlyn Coble's Haven of Swans or Abomination is the book for you. And my dog is not being tortured, I promise you. He just wants to ride on the four-wheeler. So that's why he is barking. Now the next one is another Rock Harbor novel, but it's a standalone. Beneath Copper Falls. I love this book. It was really fun and adventurous, but it was also a really good romance. So I do recommend that one in the Rock Harbor series. The last and final series that's my favorite is Katlyn Coble's Aloha Reef series. It's just as good as the Rock Harbor series, and I'm not kidding when I say that. It's in Hawaii. If you love Hawaii beach settings, you'll love this. They're action-filled, They're not like crazy or anything like sci-fi or anything like that. Like, it's not crazy because I don't like that kind of stuff. It's just your typical romance, but like some action and Christian fiction. And I absolutely love Colleen Coble's work. I mean, it is outstanding. The next book, I don't know if it's specifically, I think it's in the Aloha Reef series, but I'm gonna mention it anyways, by her. Midnight Sea. Oh my goodness. Guys, this one was my favorite. I think by far out of the Aloha Reef series. It was incredibly, like, so good. I don't know, I feel like I'm just saying it's so good, so good. Please trust my word when I say this. I'm so passionate about this. Read Midnight Sea because it's so good. She's a witness to a crime, and she actually goes blind for a little bit because of that crime. And so you can see, like, the person who killed the person is gonna be out for Leilani. She's the one who goes blind, is out for her because, you know, they're afraid that she's gonna get her vision back and, you know, spill everything. But anyways, it's just so good. I think that was it, guys. So those are just a couple. I really recommend go to the bookstore, go to the library, and get some of these books because you're gonna need to snuggle up by the fire this fall and this winter when everything's just so delightful and you see the leaves dropping and the snow dropping, and I'm just dreaming here now, but I just felt like that was such a fall thing and it was very appropriate. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite books and things that you like, things that you want to recommend to me, because I will go buy that book if you recommend it to me. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. I'll see you soon in another video. Bye!